Welcome to Mythical More. I love these fake photoshopped celebrity on a something exercises.
Oh yeah, we got these for days.
We're gonna see some fruits and see what celebrities have been fruitized.
But first, let's give out $50. That's what we're doing now, $50.
50, is it $50?
Yeah, $50 to mythical.com. You get a gift card for $50. We upped it from 30 to 50.
Oh.
So you can get even more.
I thought we reduced our charity. I was like, that's
We're only giving away $50.
to charities now.
Hashtag merchicality. If you wear some mythical merch out in the wild, you take a picture of yourself, put it on the internet with hashtag merchicality, we might find you like we did with Colleen Geyer.
Represent.
And you know what, Colleen? You're gonna be able to get $50 worth of merch.
Are those fire pants? Colleen, a firefighter?
I don't know. There's a hard hat.
But the hard hat.
Or refinery.
Or
refinery.
Working
yeah,
in a mine.
Yeah, I see
Working
it
in a mine.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
You dig deep enough, you'll find like a cubicle down there.
That's right. And daylight.
All right. So who worked these up? Chappie
And Zach.
and Twinklefing? All right.
Yeah. Zappy, as we.
Yes, that's
Yes,
right.
Okay.
Let's see the first one.
This is shoot. what is-
Paris Hilton.
Oh.
Paris Hilton.
But you moved her eyes. Go back. Yeah. See. Well, no.
Yeah. Her eyes are not that far away from her head. It's only when her face becomes a pear that they get that far away.
Paris Hilton. I like a good pear. How is Paris Hilton these days? What's she up to?
I think she's thriving, right?
Yeah,
I think
she just had a
thriving.
baby, is what all the mythical crew members just said.
And I think
She's
that
had
like
a baby?
my impression, and I've only, when you don't really like actually watch videos, but you just see tweets about videos and you think you understand what's happening, like most people navigate the world. My impression from that level of interaction with Paris is that she's like living her best life, has a high level of self-awareness about who she was perceived to be for all those years, and is like kind of like embracing it and capitalizing on like a self-awareness play about
Self-awareness play.
Is that what's happening?
She's
Michaela's
a mom.
like nodding her head. Yes, that's what's happening. That's what Paris is doing these days. Pretty
One
cool.
other?
Kiwi Herman.
That's the best one ever. We've done it. We've peaked as a show with Kiwi Herman. I mean, I love saying it. I love the way he looks.
It would be gruesome if you like had his nose cut off though.
It looks like the outside of the kiwi just looks like a hair issue.
Yeah, it's like somebody with a beard that just is growing all over the face
Yeah, some
in a
sort
different color.
of some sort of skin malady.
Well done. Well done. You can eat a kiwi, without peeling it.
Can you though?
Yeah, you can.
Should you?
I've gone on record many times, and I'm going to stay on record.
What's the middle of a kiwi called? You know that the really creamy center of it? What's that called?
Kiwi core.
Kiwi core. You know what I'm talking about?
It's my favorite. It's my favorite genre of music.
Kiwi core.
Yeah,
That's a good part of the kiwi.
the whole thing. I mean, I'm indiscriminate, man.
I don't know how much flavor's in it, but I think that my picky eating, I think, comes much more from I'm a
Texture.
texture guy more than a flavor guy. That's what I found myself complaining about in the exercise that you put me through, And I realized the foods that I like the most, I like them because, this is supposed to be oozy and gooey. It's pudding. This is supposed to be crunchy and wet. It's cereal.
Well, you can think of an oyster like pudding.
Well, you missed your chance to try to do that.
I thought thinking of it
Sea pudding.
as Janet's tongue was pretty smart.
Yeah, that just. I mean, my cortisol levels are still very high. I got to do something to just do some cortisol shedding.
Is that? I don't know.
I'm sure that's something you can find on TikTok. Okay, make sure you take a couple of minutes each day to do some cortisol shedding. All you've got to do is get down in this compromising position.
I doubt they call it shedding.
Cortisol
Shedding?
shedding. Shed the cortisol.
cortisol
right.
dissipation. Okay, next one. This is
LeBron James.
No.
That's not LeBron. Number 7? I don't know who that is. Who is that? And why does he have a WB
Hold on.
tattoo
I
on
feel like his
left
face has
shoulder?
been transformed so much that I'm having trouble. Is he currently play for the Lakers?
Yeah, it's not a lime.
Is it another pair? A pomelo? Oh, Pomelo Anthony.
There we go.
Yes.
Why does Carmelo Anthony have a WB tattoo? Is that real, or did you add that?
He always wanted to show on the WB.
The Warner Brothers logo? How could that be?
I don't know.
West Baltimore is where he began. ... I have to click on the link to find
Oh,
out
the
more.
WB. That's what they call West Baltimore. And so you get the WB tattoo, and people like you are like, "You're really into the Looney Tunes?" And he's like, "No, I'm from West Baltimore, you jerk."
Pomelo Anthony.
Mellow Anthony. That's pretty good.
I'm
Pretty
surprised
good.
I got that one before you.
Well, you have a pomelo. Don't you have a pomelo tree in your front yard?
Yeah,
Well, I don't.
that's it.
So I'm not surprised. And also, I forgot that Carmelo plays for the Lakers because he doesn't.
He doesn't anymore, yeah.
I forgot because he doesn't.
He's playing in China now, right? Like, I don't even think he's playing in the NBA. He's like killing it. In
What
China.
about LeBron James? Where's he playing?
He's
That was a
playing-
good guess.
He's for the Lakers.
LeBron?
I mean, if it was Lime Braun, I would have been disappointed. That the pun doesn't really work.
What else you got?
Just so you know.
Banana. Who is that? Banana Rihanna. Renana.
There you go.
Renana.
Renana?
I gotta say right now,
Renana?
as you can see, when Rihanna is just Rihanna, everything is in the where it should be, right? That's like, and that's one of the things that makes her so beautiful to me. But when you put her face
That changes things.
on a banana,
That severely changes
I'm no
things.
longer interested. You know, I'm just no longer interested.
Aren't you glad that Rihanna doesn't look like that?
Yeah, you banana, I am. Up on that platform,
Ooh!
pregnant,
Yeah. So this is
Demi Tomato.
Demi Tomato.
Ew.
I set you up for that, man.
Yep, and there she is with not a lot of hair. Is that the style she's working these days? The pixie cut?
Yes.
Yeah.
You don't know?
Michaela said, So that's where my facts are coming from.
Demi Tomato.
Steve, you think that at any time in the next 40 years, you do a haircut like this?
I just don't think it would suit me. You know? I feel like I'm not gonna go there. Plus, if I went there, it would have been, when I was like 19 to 22.
You don't know what's going to happen.
No, you can
Yeah, I mean, listen.
totally lose the fight.
I mean, at some point, sometimes people
Like the
just,
fight for style. At a certain point, you just give in.
Well, I'm just saying that a lot of people who wear their hair long, at some point,
Get fed up.
they say, I'm not going to wear my hair long anymore as
Yeah.
they get older, right? So with a typical Southern woman like my mom or Link's mom,
Yep.
that happened. I mean, my mom went with short hair starting in her 30s and never looked back. Like mid 30s.
Yeah,
Never looked
I
back.
think that was the same with my mom. Although I think she was in her 20s.
Oh, really?
Because I think that
she gave up early.
there was a period of time there where that was a thing. This is very short, though.
Yeah.
And she won't keep it like that forever. It's not like she's given up. She's trying something new. You know?
Your mom did an interesting thing with her hair where
It's more of a bob,
yeah, but have you noticed? I
like a helmeted.
she
It looks like a.
in the 80s she had it and it was right here, and I feel
Yeah.
like instead of changing her hairstyle, she's had the same hairstyle and it's
Yeah.
gotten smaller.
Yeah, it's gotten smaller.
And so now it's like this.
Right. Yeah.
It ends where my hands end.
It's not that small, but it comes over the years.
It comes over the ears, but in the 80s,
It was big. She had
here.
a bigger thing.
In the 90s, it was in between.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now it's here.
Yeah. Let's see another. This is good. We're doing this. Oh, what? I don't know who that is. Oh, there's a
I'm trying to place this person.
Fred Green Tomatoes. There's a tomato in his chest.
It's a watermelon.
No.
No, a tomato.
No.
But it's a lime and a...
It's
lime on
one
his
singular
face?
fruit, but the face is the exterior and the chest is the interior.
So what looks like that on the...
lime on the outside, watermelon on the inside? That's a green tomato.
No, it pairs nicely with cheese in a pastry.
I thought that was a pear.
Hold on. It's like a pastry?
I don't even know what this is. I don't know who that
I know
is.
I'm going to feel stupid when you tell me what it is, but I still don't understand.
It starts with a G.
Gilly fruit.
Goose
fruit. Garlic.
Geesh.
Guava.
There we go.
Okay, so
Guava. Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Guava.
What is this person from?
Che Guevara.
Daniel.
He's in a James Bond movie.
Married to Penelope Cruz.
Good for him. I don't know this guy.
It's Javier
Bardem.
There we go.
Oh, see what you did there. See what you did? You changed the proportions.
Yeah, that's tough. Boy, he's so recognizable when his face is together. Go back to the...
Yeah, that's got you made him into a different person. You can't do that. No, Chappie. Use words. Use your words.
You have to fit the guava.
You have to fit the guava.
Yeah, but he became a different person entirely.
Javier What's his last name?
Bardem. He
and Penelope Cruz
he
are
went
together?
into a goatee on the guava, I gotta say. And that
Yeah, this
that'll
is
change
this is
a
on
person.
you, Chappie. This
That
is
will
all
change
on
a
you.
person.
Yeah, if Javier was walking down the street, no one would recognize him.
I want to remind you to check out our podcast, Ear Biscuits. If you haven't, or if you got tired of it, come on back. Give it another shot. We're still living our lives and sharing it with each other. And there's a video version on YouTube, releases every Wednesday.
Yes.
This week we give you a more in-depth discussion.
Discussion.
Well, we're always giving in-depth discussions.
Yeah, right, we are.
I'm not going to give a specific, I don't know. I don't know what we talk about.
Yeah, we're not ready to commit.
I'm not ready to commit. YouTube.com/@earbiscuits. Javier. Guavier. All right, let's see another. Fiona Pineapple.
Fiona Pineapple.
Yep.
Fiona, she was doing...
She just started doing some stuff again.
Yeah, she put out an album a couple of years ago that was like highly acclaimed.
Uh-huh.
And then she did the soundtrack for something. What did she worked on the soundtrack for something interesting. Can you look that up? Can't remember what it was right now.
While we're looking that up, when we submitted this to the producer of this episode, David, he said, "Who is the celebrity for Fiona Pineapple?"
You just didn't know that Fiona Apple was even a...
Fiona
You don't know
Apple
her?
did not make her way to Indonesia. She has not infiltrated that market. Well, you could change that.
And of course,
Single-handedly.
They made an executive decision here to not make her an Apple because that's just her last name.
Yes.
They just put Pine in
Final
front of it.
episode of the first season of The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power.
It
Is
was,
that what you're thinking about?
She did music for that?
yeah, she did music for the Rings of Power.
Wow.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. I had forgotten that. I thought there was another thing after that too, but that she's working on. But yeah, she did the I think it was the closing credits. Any of you guys
Yep.
remember that?
Here's the thing. Listen,
Fiona Apple.
I'm a married man. I'm not single, but if I were, I think I would date a pineapple lady.
Slow like honey. Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
I like the things that are happening on the top of her head because I like an updo. You know, it's my little secret.
Especially with a down do.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be prom.
What's it called when it's
doesn't
an
have
up
to be
and
prom
down
to
do?
an updo.
When it's both.
I don't know.
Half up, half down.
Half up, half down.
I
Yeah,
like that, and I don't know, just something about.
If the pineapple was upside down and that green thing came out of her chin, that would be precarious. But up there, I mean, you could lose an eye, but it's out of the way. And then the skin, like that stuff can hurt you, right?
I know, but she seems a little dangerous, and that's what I like about her.
Fiona has always seemed a little dangerous. She is a fierce person, in a good way, and she's slow like honey. That first album, that's a good. You go back to that album, it's still a good lesson.
I mean, boy,
the first one.
It met me in an interesting time.
Her voice is very deep.
In the music videos, they're so dark.
Yeah.
She's so twisted.
All right, keep it going.
Okay, this is the last one.
Richard Lemons.
Parsimmons.
Oh,
Parsimmon.
you did it.
Yep.
He didn't have to put his leg up like that, but he did.
Richard, I think he did. He made a lot of choices. He knew what he was doing when he posed like that.
And his famous cousin Billy Crystal is the reason why Billy got into show business. It was through
Is this a true story?
Richard Simmons. Yeah, they're cousins. Billy Crystal and Richard Simmons.
I don't believe that. You're making that up. You're making it up.
His first album, pretty great though. Pretty great.
Music videos were so dark.
That was so convincing.
Is he still living?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Okay, let me guess. Richard Simmons is
I
70.
I heard that we should. I don't know if it's as good of a story as Paris Hilton.
Oh, but he's
Yeah.
78 now.
78.
just
How old
just
is-
via
how
the
old is he?
tweets I've seen.
Oh, 74.
74.
But we're not going to talk about it.
Richard Persimmons. Now that's a good play shot. Watch our podcast Ear Biscuits every Wednesday on YouTube. This week we give an in-depth discussion about us digging a hole for the relaunch of the Rhett and Link channel. YouTube.com/@earbiscuits.